Hey everyone, how are you all doing? This is Michelle Cooper, just checking in with my great ladies being fearless with their money. How are you all today? It's Monday. Today is Fearless Money Monday. Yeah, super exciting. I am very excited today to hang out with you guys for 15-20 minutes. Oh, hey, Elise. Good to see you on here. And today, we're going to talk about money, all those amazing things you can do around money. We're specifically going to talk about paying the tax man, which strikes fear into some people's minds. But we're also going to talk about a couple other little things that you can do that involve essential oils and crystals. So this is pretty exciting. Today in numerology is a day 3, which is about expression, expressing your money vibration to the world. Is something that is really important and should be a priority for you. Your vibration is yours, it's unique to you, and let's get the right message out to the universe about your money. So, I would like to thank Elise for joining me live. That's amazing. I am, as I said, going to talk today. I wrote some notes so I don't forget about, it's not that I'll forget, it's more like to keep on topic, right? To keep the flow going. So I am just going to place these over here so that I can refer to them, should I? So I am Michelle Cooper. I am an accountant. I am a money coach. I am a writer, and I am a speaker. I'm very excited to be a published author on Amazon now, and you can check out my contribution to Women Rising, Volume 3, which is a book put together by Chantel Adams. And you can check me out if you are in British Columbia, May 27th and 28th in Gastown at the Women Rising event, where I will be talking about money and shame. So my website is www.michellebcooper.com. You can find me in my Facebook group, The Vault, as well, and you can PM me, DM me, whatever M you want to M me, that works for me. So I help entrepreneurs who are struggling having money in their life. They may be struggling with finances in their personal life or in their business, and instead want more than enough money to say yes to all those opportunities that come our way when we keep our vibration high. So let me start by asking you how you feel about the tax man. So, comment down here if you have a feeling. Does it make you anxious? Does it make you mad? Does it make you happy? How do you feel about the dreaded tax man? So, taxes are a touchy subject. They can make us feel really crappy. They can trigger incredible emotions. So they are one of the biggest triggers that I see in dealing with money mindset. And because they are a big trigger, I want to talk about mindset before action step. So you know me, I'm all about the action step and the mindset. And usually I do the action step first and the mindset second. But today I want to talk about the mindset part first. So people don't usually want to pay taxes. It's not something that makes you feel good usually, in that you have to give your hard-earned money away, right? So when we talk about how that makes us feel, Often there is a lot of complaining, which is a low vibration energy release into the universe, and there's avoidance. So there's the avoidance of looking at the numbers until the end of the year. There's the avoidance of making the payment till you get like some kind of overdue notice from the government. And what I want to tell you, which can be incredibly freeing, is that you should want to pay taxes, because if you're paying taxes, it means you're making a profit in your business. It is really that simple. I try to keep things very simple in regards to money, and it is that simple. If you are paying taxes, you are making money. Everyone wants to make money, right? Like, that's the whole goal, or part of the goal in being in business, is to make money. So if you're making money, in the world we live in, you pay tax. Now, I'm not talking about overpaying tax. I want you to think about paying your fair share of tax. It's what makes our societies happen. It's what funds the government, whether you agree with that or not. It's just a fact of our life right now. And so we pay into the system that we live in. So I want you to be compliant in paying whatever tax it is in wherever you live. And so you need to get your mindset in the right place, and this will have a positive effect on the amount of money that you will be paying in tax, right? So we should be celebrating paying taxes. If you get a bill from your tax return that says, woohoo, you owe $10,000 in tax, well, you must have made a whole lot of money, okay? So that's a celebration. Let's celebrate that shit, right? The planning for that comes in the action step. Celebrate it, okay? When you get the bill, woohoo, I made money. It's amazing. It's awesome. It feels fantastic. We are profitable. It is really that simple. So when we shift our mindset to be one of celebration, we shift our money to be one of contribution. Tweetable. When we shift our mindset to be one of celebration, we shift our money to be one of contribution. Contributing to the world. That is pretty amazing. So I hope that resonates with you. If it does, maybe you can give me a little heart there. So, mindset, super important. How can you support that mindset in the peripheral of your life? I do two things that are amazing additions to my practice around money. I do have crystals. In fact, right now, I will show you my grid right now. I'll take this off here, and I'm going to... Here is my grid. Okay, there's my crystal grid right now. I've got citrine. I've got... I can't remember what this is called. It's to do with hydration. Aventurine, tiger's eye, malachite. I have my quartz, clear quartz, and I can't remember what this is. That is my grid right now, today. But what I want to talk to you about is citrine. So I'll put you back up here. Citrine, biggest crystal, biggest stone of abundance that there is. It is called the stone of good fortune. It is the money stone. You can get these wherever you can buy other crystals. That's what it looks like. It has white and yellowish tones. You can put a small citrine in your wallet. Absolutely, you should do that. If you have a business with a cash register, put it in your cash register. If your business has a checkbook, put it with your checkbook. If you have a place where you keep money, so spare change, that kind of thing, a bowl with money in it. Put this in your bowl. The very, very left quadrant of your rear left quadrant of your home is your money quadrant when you walk through your front door, right? So you walk through your front door, the very far left corner is your money quadrant. Put citrine there. That will attract the energy of money. If that area is your bathroom, make sure you put the seat down. That's just feng shui, and that's a good thing. Okay, so citrine, great thing. You can wear it around your neck. You can keep it in your pocket, in your wallet, wherever, a place where you do your weekly money date or whatever it is. This gives off amazing energy. Okay, so I won't overwhelm you with crystals. I'll just talk about that one today. There's a whole bunch, but that is my top pick for money and crystals. And the other one is essential oils. So here we go. doTERRA Wild Orange is my oil of choice. It smells amazing. It instantly makes me feel happy and makes me feel abundant. Okay, so what do I do with this? Well, I happen to mix it with frankincense, because I love frankincense, and patchouli into a roller ball. I make my own little blend there, and that is awesome. I also diffuse it in my diffuser. I put it in my bathtub. Wild orange goes with me everywhere. It is my top choice. If I am feeling stressy, about the tax man, I will instantly take some out. I will put some in my hand, rub it together, and breathe. Now I feel better, right? So, wild orange, amazing. I would love to talk to you guys more about citrine and wild orange if that is something you want to do. I really encourage you to PM me. These two things are amazing accompaniments to my practice of abundance, and I can't share that enough. If you are interested, I would be more than happy to send you a little sample of citrine or of wild orange, because I want it to take over the world. So if that's something you want, be sure to PM me or comment here, and I will hook a sister up, right? Hook a sister up with wild orange. So yeah, so those are the mindset things. I know I'm running out of time, so I want to get to the tasks. I could talk about the mindset, the crystals, the oils, the meditation, the visioning, all that stuff. Could talk about that all day long. But action steps are super important, right? So action steps. Knowing exactly what taxes you are supposed to charge and whether they are recoverable taxes or not. Okay, so that might sound confusing. So depending on where you live, what tax do you charge? That's your first thing. Is there a limit? Do you have to do so much business before you have to charge a tax? So for example, in Canada, if you plan to bill out less than $30,000 in a year, you don't have to charge our goods and sales tax. However, so registration for that tax with Canada Revenue Agency is voluntary. However, I would challenge you in saying that if you don't register, you are setting a limit, you are setting a ceiling on your income. So you should be charging this tax. You should be registering and charging it. In Canada, it's a recoverable tax. So whatever GST you pay in your business, you get to deduct from the GST you charge, and you just send them the difference. It's amazing. In the UK, you have VAT. Are you registered for VAT? Don't try to avoid it. It's the one of the number one reasons for bankruptcy is getting in trouble with VAT. So get your VAT in order, know what the tax is and how it's applied to your business, right? That's number one. Taxes are handled differently around the world. If you have a question, I'm happy to answer it. If I don't know the answer for your country, I will research it. I will find out the answer. I will connect with all my different money people around the world. Taxes can sink a business. So preparing for that, preparing for collecting and remitting tax is important. Having a separate bank account where you put your tax money, top tip, right? Really simple. You bill out $200 in tax, transfer $200 out of your account into your tax savings account. The other thing I noted is we all plan on making a profit. So really important to prepare for the income tax involved in making a profit in your business, right? So what does this mean? It means that you put aside 15% of whatever revenue you have. So if your revenue is $1,000, you would put away $150 for tax. Sorry, $15. Right? Yeah, $15 for tax. Right? So, no, $150 for tax. Sorry, my brain is a little fried this morning. So if you've billed out $1,000, you're going to put away $150 for income tax. Right? So looking at our numbers each month, really important to know what our revenue was so we can make that adjustment for tax. And then at the end of the year, when your accountant gives you your tax return and says, oh, you owe $10,000, you already have that or more sitting in your account off to the side that you can just go pay, yay, and have a big celebration and a party. Okay, because that's what you should do, right? So I want to leave you with some action steps, okay? Action steps. Look at adding wild orange into your life. Number one oil for abundance. If you need support on this, PM me. I can hook a sister up, okay? Get a citrine, put it in your wallet. Look at what you have invoiced out this year and figure out what 15% of that is. Put that off to the side in a savings account for tax purposes. Make sure you're compliant in remitting any sales tax to date for 2017. The government will always take your money early. Don't wait. Okay? So those are my tips. Those were 4 things that are very simple to do. I would love to answer your questions. I would love to talk to you more about money and all the things around it. I will be back here in 2 weeks to talk more about living financially fearless. I invite you to do this work for the next 2 weeks, and you will emerge more fearless into your financial prosperity. If you don't have an account for your savings, create that account. That could be your action step. Take an action. A lot of them are really easy, right? PMing me about wild orange is probably the easiest thing you can do. Then finding a place you could buy citrine is like the second easiest thing you could do. Then you could look at the actual transferring of money. Okay? So if you want to go more in depth about your money, you can join my Facebook group, The Vault. You can check out my website, michellebcooper.com, and you can PM me. Reach out. I want you to have more money. So let's get real about your money and let's get your mind working for you. Thanks for joining me today. See you in 2 weeks. Bye.